white women.
This just has to be the most disorganized convention I've ever vended at.
There's a guy down there. There's a man. There he goes. Am I in the shot?
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, okay, good.
Good morning, 7:30 a.m. and I'm coming at you from an airport, which is new and exciting. That's because today is the first day ever that I fly out to vend at a convention. And sorry, I'm on 3 hours of sleep. Courtney's here too.
You know what? I'll take a strawberry and I'll eat it.
We're going to WEEBCON in Texas.
Scary
Con. Okay, there's a story behind that. I'll get into it later. But yeah, I'm usually like someone who doesn't enjoy flying. I find it stressful. And boy, having to pack your entire business on top of the stress of flying wasn't great, but I managed. The checked bag that had all my inventory in it came in at 48 pounds. And the limit is 50 before I gotta fork over some mad cash. So that was pretty clutch. I was excited about that. That's a rocket. Look at that. That's an entire rocket going up. They sent up a rocket yesterday. I don't know why they're sending up another one. This is what a billion credit card points can get you guys.
silverware that's actual silver, I think. Let's open up and find out. Unboxing video. Oh my god, it's real silverware on a plane. Did you know they did this? I didn't know that was an option.
It's like a $2,000 option before the points, but it is an option. We're in a big ol' lift.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
We ran into like 3 oomphs in Texas. Hi. Have anything influential to say?
I miss my cat.
Already? How long's it been?
4 hours. That's too many.
I miss her.
That's
I miss her
unreasonable. Thank you. Thank you for this. We just pulled up to the hotel and my bumper sticker is right there. That's so crazy. Hey guys. As you can see, it's pretty nice. It's really peaceful. Really nice daytime. I'm feeling very calm after waking up at 5 a.m. 3 hours of sleep, flying all the way to Texas. So it's wonderful. Really nice room, Texas. To be fair, they did warn us. Oh, now it's
They will never. Now it is shut up. I can't do my bit now. They will never catch me for the murder of Ferguson. My song.
Farewell, Lone Star Tower.
I guess I can just put this in reverse so it looks majestic like we're going up.
No, I think this is emotionally where we're at.
Is it so good? Is this what Six Flags is like?
I can only imagine.
I love public transit.
That's it. The Gaylord Palms. There it is.
Wow.
It really does smell like Disney World in here. Dude, that's Hank. Do it. Oh. Yeehaw, we caught him. Okay, it's about 8 p.m. We took a nap and chilled in the room for a bit. Here's the situation. Our roommate, ACW White Art, went down at pretty much just after 5, when they were supposed to open up and you could begin loading in and get your Artist Alley badge and everything. They got there, I was getting texts being like, there's no one here. There's a big line, and it's not moving at all because no one's here. As far as I know, it took them an hour and 20 minutes for someone to show up. That's a forklift. I don't know if you guys can hear that.
They can definitely hear that, and it's coming this way.
This is the noisiest goddamn hotel ever. They will never catch me. We're back, and a lot of things have happened. It's now 8:44. We checked in at 8 last time. It did take that long for me to get our badges, and I don't remember how far I got in my update last time before I was interrupted by the forklift. That is not the longest that people have had to wait to check in. There is only one person handling check-in at a time. Also, you might notice this cute pillar behind me. Our table was right there. It is now right there because Courtney moved it.
Stop cheating on my assignment. Stop.
So thankfully, staff, Courtney came over to the table to sit down and work while I finished check-in, noticed the pillar, said something, because they're cool like that. And fortunately, the staff was receptive and gave us permission to move tables around. This isn't great. Hang on, let's do a little walk around to the front. That's the view. That's where we're going to be. We're supposed to have spaces between our tables, but I'm going to be real comfy, cozy close with the other person. And there's Courtney. Yeah. So I'm a little peeved about that. It's not the end of the world. Because I will say, I'm pretty sure this is the wall that has all the entrances to the convention center. So this is I'm hoping a pretty good, like, high traffic row to be in. I hope. I don't honestly know. Also, we went to get food at the little food pantry because we are in a food desert, and the Gaylord has 2 restaurants, and they're really expensive, and then they have a food pantry with, like, grab-and-go food. And they ran out of the one thing that I would have eaten for dinner, so my dinner was a muffin. So that's your updates from DFW, Grapevine, Texas. I'm tired, and the con hasn't started yet. Also, I forgot to mention, the way they're trying to do load-in is... At first, I thought it was just for the loading docks, which would have made sense, but I was told it was actually how they were trying to load everybody in. On the email, they only wanted 25 people checking in for every hour block on Thursday, today. And then tomorrow morning is when the rest of the, 200 artists check in, which makes no sense to me. If they're gonna have only one person on check-in again tomorrow, nobody's gonna be ready in time, quite frankly. I'm really interested to see how it goes. I hope they have more people on check-in, but so far it has been really chaotic loading in. This is the progress for tonight. I'm really tired. They said they'd kick us out at 10, and they didn't, and it's past 10. So yeah, we'll come back tomorrow and I'll finish this up. I don't know if you guys notice, but this is a different blue on the panel than was there before. It used to be kind of like a Miku teal. My panels were getting really scuffed up, especially from being at outdoor markets where it's really windy. And Michael's tends to have a lot of BOGO or buy two get one sales on permanent vinyl meant for crickets and stuff. And buy two get one works great for me because I have 3 main colors I'm working on. So I got new vinyl. I reapplied some of them. Some of them are still old just because they have the display panels slapped down on top of them anyways. But yeah, fun fact, that's a different shade of blue than it used to be, and I think it matches with my tablecloth more. The old one was fun and I miss it a little bit, but I think it's a little more cohesive. But anyway, we're gonna go chill out now. It's been a hell of a day zero. Go for it. And pose. And pose. And pose. And pose. And pose. All right, very good. Your audition will be considered. Dude, look at this. This is crazy.
Oh, should I?
We gotta find the other one because neither of this is our team. Which
No, these are
they're
the
not.
two boys.
They're not letting us join a faction in terms of getting a special badge. But
Steal one tomorrow.
we're gonna be Team Shoujo. Which that's what's cool about this con is they have 4 factions. It's Seinen, Shonen, Shoujo, and I think Isekai is kind of the odd one out.
Yeah.
Which is very funny.
is so
I
funny.
love this guy though.
And then whoever gets the least votes or points or whatever
Eliminated
for
chopping
next year.
block.
So I don't know if they're gonna replace them with another 4th team or if they're just gonna have 3 teams next year, but I think that's fun.
I'm kind of tempted by this thing.
Oh, I know.
I might defect. I love shoujo, but I low-key don't know what seinen means. I need to look into it. I do like this guy though. Good morning. Welcome back to Scary Con. Oh yeah, I'm
To walk on where we walk.
walk on these nuts. Waka? I never explained why we call it Scary Con. So I had a friend who, I guess I was just saying like, oh, you know, this is my first time flying to Vendetta Convention, and I've also never been to Texas, so I'm a little scared. And then later they were like, when are you going to ScaryCon? And I was like, what the hell is ScaryCon? They're like, you know, the Texas one. And I found that funny, so I've been called
Scary? Duh.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm not.
I've got a JJK shirt on. Okay, it's all making sense now.
No, they say cosplay, and neither of us are cosplaying.
No, I know. I think they just meant like outfit.
Oh, okay, word. I'll accept that. So yeah, ScaryCon has been a self-fulfilling prophecy, unfortunately, and it being called that because it's been a lot. But we're here. It's Friday, day 1. We don't open till 2, which is lovely. We have a lot of time. It's a little bit past 11. We just got like coffee and breakfast and stuff. Oh yeah, the reason I'm holding my badge like this is because yesterday, after the whole line thing, it's taking forever. They were like, by the way, we don't have lanyards. You gotta get lanyards tomorrow. So that's what we're doing right now, and we're walking through.
Where are we supposed to get lanyards at?
He said registration is over here, maybe past those curtains? Yes, probably, possibly, I don't know.
Get the plates. Get the plates on film.
Hashtag my stack of plates. Guys, come to ScaryCon, you can get stack of plates. Okay, we got our lanyards. They are actually pretty sick.
Peep the drip.
We were a little sad because we didn't get to pick a faction for like our lanyards, but it's okay. The lanyard's still cool. Now our next quest is chairs. We don't have chairs. We didn't last night. Courtney just grabbed one and they didn't stop them. So now we're trying to hunt down more chairs because I need a chair. Chairs? Oh, they're still there. But our chairs were still there.
Hashtag I relate to Jenny Nicholson. I too was behind a pillar, except for me it was at WEEBCON 2026 and not the Star Cruiser. And that's what the ribbon says.
The Halcyon or whatever it's called.
The Star Wars Hotel.
The Star Wars Hotel. There he is! Big fat gloomy bear. I want him so bad. Oh, that's cool. I guess it'll look cooler when it's actually set up. I don't know why I'm recording now. They're flying in a lot of people internationally, so they might have like actual like cultural representatives.
I actually like that.
There they are. All the way down there with our chairs.
He's like...
With the chairs or without?
Yeah, with the chairs.
Oh, okay.
This guy, he's like...
I like it. Nonchalant. Very nonchalant.
This guy's like... the back is like...
Yeah. Completely and totally. Okay, we are about to open, and the setup is done. And there actually are several things different. First of all, you may notice Mittens and the Town Trio standees are not present. I could not fly with them. We've got some new sticker designs, actually old and new. These, the Dramaturgy and Roki stickers, were among like my first original stock, and I was kind of concerned because, guys, low-key, I did really bad on restocking. I think it's because my online store has been closed for so long just because I've been dealing with a lot of personal stuff that I have not been keeping good track of my keychain stock, so we are pretty short stock on some of that. I did overnight a package to the FedEx attached to the hotel that will have these Teto designs that I printed as stickers just because I panicked. I do not have my mini patches, the eyeball stars. There's just been complications with restocking them, so I only have the cat head today. Do I have any new stickers? I have, that was a Worm Night sticker, and this was also a Worm Night sticker. What else? Courtney brought some of my Goblin Market stock to fill up space. I do have stuff that might be able to go here when the overnight package gets here, but for now, it's filling up that space. And they also brought a bunch of my mini stickers from a sticker machine we have in the Boba shop. And those are just going to be $1. I have a bunch of discount. I usually don't put discount stuff out at cons because I save it for gob. But again, I'm just kind of desperate and panicked about my stock. We do have a Blaze button now. That was a secret menu option for Goblin Market, I want to say like 2 months ago. The Love and Death print is discontinued. And then Courtney made some beautiful balloon dogs for the side of the booth because if you will recall, the giant pillar is here. It really isn't that bad. It's not great, but it's not horrible. If you're like at this exact angle, you can't really see the booth. But if you're walking over here, you can see the colors, and that is why Courtney put the balloon dogs here. And if you're from this direction, you can see it fine. The doors will be opening soon. I don't know which doors. I tried to ask staff, and they don't know either. I see like a stanchion down there, so maybe that's where. And I am a little concerned because the Artist Alley, some of the aisles are really tight. This one is fine, but like in between here, also there's an empty table. That's not great. Some of these get really, really cramped, which gives me flashbacks to Hallmat 2024, which was not great. This is the fit for today. I will say the lanyard actually matches the fit kind of well. Doing something kind of different with my Eglian leg warmers. I just thrifted these shorts recently. This was an old, I think it's like a knockoff Omo-Cat hoodie that I just kind of cut up. And I have an AC/DC rag underneath my Pup Lion hat. And yeah, I think we're opening like really soon. So I gotta hurry up and clean behind the booth. All right, we are a little over an hour in. I'm very grateful I have a microphone because there is one booth playing music and the bass is so freaking loud. I will say sales are pretty slow starting off. I think we've only done like 2 sales and both of them were just a sticker. That's how conventions go sometimes with people doing their rounds first, so I'm not gonna be super doomer about it yet. It's definitely filling up in here, but I guess we'll just have to see how the rest of the day goes in terms of sales. It is about 4:30 and it's picked up marginally in sales. No, it's picked up a little bit in sales, but it's still nothing crazy. There have been a few people that knew me from my rhythm game stuff and did make pretty big purchases, so I'm excited about that. But we're definitely not in the green yet, which is the only reason that I worry. And the freaking package that I overnighted, let me check the shipping again, says it'll be here by 6 p.m. and it's 4:22. USPS, I need you to lock in. Hey, if anything, it's going to be a MomoCon situation where it doesn't get here in time, I get a full refund, and also I get my stuff, which I guess I'm okay with. I just really want to make money on the product that's in there. It is a little bit past 6. Might be getting a big old refund from USPS because my package is not here, at least according to tracking. I sent Courtney out to check on it. I gotta say, the really loud music in here has been really putting me on edge. It's incredibly overstimulating, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been putting me in a bad mood. Also, I haven't been eating much, which probably isn't helping, but, wait. Courtney said it's not here. I'm getting such a refund. Hi, what's your name?
Maddie!
It's so nice to meet you, Maddie. Are you cosplaying Jax today?
Yes,
It's so cute.
I had yellow gloves, but I spray painted them, so they started getting itchy, and I was like,
Oh my gosh, understandable. Are you having fun so far?
I spent all my money on signatures.
Yeah, oh my god, the guest list is crazy this time. We were looking through it like, oh, they got everybody.
Exactly.
That's so cool. They said they watched the vlogs on YouTube. So thanks so much for saying hi. The rhythm gamers at this con do not play. If you're the guy who has spent like well over $100 picking up rhythm game stuff for your friends in Oklahoma, I love you. You are the reason I made table today. I am completely out of Lewin from Waka Charms and Darakuma from My but I only brought one Darakuma because I forgot to restock, as I previously alluded to. But yeah, I just talked to somebody about Dance Rush. I've been talking to people about DDR. There are definitely rhythm gamers here, which is very exciting for me because you guys know I love rhythm games.
I've come to make an announcement. Ellie Mitten Me is a... I asked them could they be a good friend, and then they said no, I can't be a good friend. I just want to put out this call out post. I think Ellie... Wait, can I call you Ellie online? Or are you gonna censor that too? Okay. I think Mr. Meat needs a takedown, just a peg or two. If anyone wants to support me, please go to my GoFundMe page. I'm currently in the market to sue them for endangerment and entanglement and etc. Anyways, I love you. Good night. Kiss me on the mouth.
Okay, it is 8 p.m. We are closed for day 1. At the end of the day, it ended up being all right for sales. Hello! We're doing an update. How was your day 1?
It was pretty good. It wasn't like banging, but it was good.
I was just about to say, I feel like I might be in the green, but I don't know for sure. But it was fine. Everyone was really nice. Everyone is very cool. Yes. Ah! What's the current situation?
Wait, boy, get a little drink.
Oh, that's cute. I love how they're definitely not here for the con either. That's womanhood right there. So cute. Ah, so cute. Here's the big old Gaylord. Oh, we're going to the bar?
Yeah, because they're straight.
Mosey on up to the bar?
Should we make a bet on how much we think the drinks are gonna cost?
I already said $30 for a cocktail.
Put your votes in the comments now. 30 plus?
6
or 30 minus?
or 7. Hello, welcome. We got Yuji Itadori and
Gar understander.
Gar enthusiast, fellow Gar enthusiast.
What's your first question? Name every woman ever.
Alligator
way-
Gar.
That's right. Canceled.
Name every fish ever.
Dude, you gotta ask him the fish.
Name every fish ever.
We got a beta fish. We got the neon tetra. We got
Gar not mentioned. Cancel.
You can name every woman ever.
whale shark. We got
Every woman ever.
Yeah.
Mary Vaughn Louise.
That is all of them. Yeah, that's all of them.
Dude, this vlog is like, I got Big Brother in this fish, bro.
personally Feebass, Magikarp.
Yes.
I'm a Feebass. I'm a Feebass.
My favorite Pokemon's Noivern, personally,
Base.
followed by Fat
Wait,
Pikachu.
Gen 5?
Do you have anything you want to say?
Well, come to Texas. We're a big
Texas.
parking lot.
Big Texas.
Wait, are y'all from Florida?
Yeah.
Hey, man, y'all want to be Texas. Y'all want
Much in common.
My credit card.
What's your credit card number?
What's the number? Hey, what's the silly number on your credit card?
quick,
Can I see that?
Just real quick though. It doesn't count if you say it real quick.
Every woman in the world needs your help right now. I need your credit card.
Yeah, do you like women or not?
3 numbers.
Are you a women lover or not?
Okay, chat.
Chat?
We got this question
Fucking
here.
chat.
Right? What's the angle between?
I don't answer either.
We got
I
Courtney.
Because it's.
We got unknown.
That's not possible. Yeah, that's 180.
So 30 and 80, that doesn't count.
I'm distracted by N. I can't help it.
This is impossible.
This is not, no, because
It's supposed to be 180.
6'7".
Is that?
6'7" degrees.
Are we betting drinks on this?
I never said that. I'm here to make money. 900
9?
Gar. Five Gar mention. Cigarettes.
500 cigarettes. 500 cigarettes. What's like your best vocal stem? Shimmy yeah, shimmy yeah. Shimmy yeah, shimmy yeah, shimmy yeah. Swala la la. Swala la la.
We have one for each number. So we have the Sonic 1. And then we also have.
Where's that damn 7 Chaos Emerald?
And then for 3, this was like a completely made up one, but it was like count 'em, 1, 3.
That was in a vlog. That was in the Hallmat vlog.
Wow.
Shout out
Wow.
mittenmeat.com/500 cigarettes.
Basis. No, I ain't gonna lie.
Chat, are we cooked? Chat? Oh, that's my camera case. Chat? Oh, chat. Take note. Take note.
Wait. Go ask the Blue Lock guys. Guys.
What's up? What?
BL crew. We
Yeah.
vlog.
What's happening?
Like Yowie or
Yowie.
Yowie. Yeah! Let me take the photo. I'm goaded. It's gone. You can't even see it. You. It's not focusing. Trust me, chat. It's good. Hang on. Mess up. That's fine.
That's like a white food right now. Oh my god.
Are we gonna go watch voguing or what? We have literally like seconds, bro. That's so many times. Shout out to white women.
Shout out white women.
Shout out white women. Y'all are on something with this Pinot Grigio.
What do we think about this Pinot Grigio?
Honestly,
Honest.
it's kind of good. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait. Do the skinny,
What am I doing?
the skinny thing. Oh my god. Like,
Oh my god.
the thing is, like, if you're not drinking a Pinot Grigio with your.
You're literally. Who are you? I don't know. What do white women say? I don't know. I'm scared.
We're gonna have issues.
I forgot.
Guys, we're gonna freeze them.
These are white women problems.
I'm just telling
Top 10.
Only we would understand.
Top 10 problems.
There are no other white women in the world.
We got a Japanese white male woman, and then we got a Puerto Rican green-haired voguing white woman.
Yes.
10 minutes until voguing and we haven't left the bar. Courtney's panicking.
These are white women problems.
Top 10 white women problems.
Whoa, what just happened with the camera?
I'm stimming right now.
I'm literally stimming right now.
I'm not gonna lie. If you don't subscribe to this channel, bro, you're so good. Subscribe right now.
Give me money. Gar mention. Shout out Alligator Gar, Long Nose Gar, Florida Gar. I'm drowning in Gar.
Garfield.
Gar. Imagine these are Gar. If I were better at editing,
Garfield.
Gar.
Real Garfield.
Gar spray.
song. This is so middle school me.
Oh, immediately they're moshing. That's awesome.
Really? Yes! Oh, YEEHAW!
This is awesome. But where is voguing? We need to find it.
It's a different ballroom.
Okay, that's fine. I'm so glad we were present for this, honestly, genuinely. That was amazing. There's a shrine here. To, Bastard, I think is his name.
Bastard, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Somebody left,
The Slenderman notes.
Yeah.
That's so beautiful. Thank you. Wow. No. I think Bastard would love that.
Yeah.
And a little ducky. Survival horror footage of WEEBCON.
Okay, so booking got canceled.
Let's go back to the Idol Fest.
Give it up for
I can get hype. I don't keep. I'm here for them. Whoa.
There's also the ghost ones. But
They know what the ghost
maybe that one might be a little. If I see.
Yes! This is what I want!
Minda! Moe too! I gotta get up. My queen needs me. I was trying to get the cardboard cut out, but that works. What are your thoughts?
Music, 10 out of 10. Performers, we only saw 2. Still 10 out of 10. My audience experience, 10 out of 10.
Volume 5 out of 10.
Volume 5 out of 10. Her the AC 9 out of 10. It's pretty cold in here, even while being active. Give your review to the crowd.
I didn't know what we were walking into, and I'm a changed man. I'm being completely unironic. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
I would come back to one if they have one tomorrow.
We have to investigate.
WEEBCON, if you like VTubers, come to WEEBCON because they have them like out the. They have so many VTubers.
Well, also Hallmat does VTubers now. I don't know if they do concerts.
Yes, Hallmat's big on VTubers. If you like VTubers, watch my vlogs. I unintentionally end up at all the VTubers. Hey,
if you have
want
VTuber
faves, hit me up.
Go ahead, drop your fave.
Give me money, I'll do it.
No, dude, they killed the shrine. Did we get back to the shrine?
No. Are we? It had to have been done.
No, dude. No, you're No, dude. I'm not gaslighting you right now. They killed the shrine.
No.
I hope the OG owners cleaned it up to bring it back tomorrow. That's scary.
Shrine? I left an offering.
We did leave an offering. It was a big shrine.
Wait. There's no way.
Yes, man. Yes.
WEEBCON, never come to WEEBCON. They killed the bastard shrine. It's over. We're
They
flying
hate
back.
us here.
We're going back to
They
Florida.
hate
We're going back right now.
Okay, ready? Yeah. What are you, Popeye?
Give me money.
She's got a cute little Barney thingy, what's it? And then they've got like a big bird. I do like
Big
the
bird. Yeah, think about that one. Oh my god, bro.
Other people I can impersonate her.
Merry Saturday. It is a really rainy day here in DFW. I woke up at like 6 with a crazy headache. I would love to believe that it is a pressure headache from the rain because I am prone to those. It is not an impossibility that I'm hungover though, because we did drink quite a bit last night. That being said, last night was super fun. We met 2 really funny guys at the bar. We ended up at a VTuber concert, and it was high-key amazing. We had a great time. And then I think we went to the arcade. There was a Waka machine, only one, and like barely anything else. And then the 18+ market, we checked it out, which was pretty cool. We are opening in like seconds, I feel like, so I should probably get back behind the booth. But this is the Beetle fit today. You can't see, but I have Beetlejuice socks and everything. Yesterday ended up being alright in sales. I would love for today to be much better because it was expensive to fly out here, but everyone's really nice regardless, so I'm having a really fun time. We have plans to meet up with some artists after hours. There's also a rave. We're gonna explore. We'll check it out.
If I can catch you at more conventions.
Yeah, this is actually my first time in Texas. I'm from Orlando, Florida, so I'm usually around there. Sometimes events in Atlanta.
You're not from Texas?
No, I'm not.
I want a refund.
That's, understandable.
It's fine with it until you said Florida.
Yeah, honestly, valid. I would not question you.
Need to wash my hands.
Hi!
But I want to give you this thing because we want to start our own business, and I feel like you would really like this.
Oh my god, I was literally just talking about how much I like the Amazing Digital Circus. That's so cool. Thank you.
And I drew them myself, and you inspired me partially.
That's amazing. Thank you. Yeah, got it.
I've been following you for a real hot minute.
Oh my god! That's crazy. I didn't realize so many people in Texas knew who I was.
I see you do a lot of more events in Florida.
Yeah, because I live there. This is actually my first time flying for a convention.
Well, how is it?
It's been an adventure, that's for sure.
I'm also going to give you some of my stickers.
I would love that! Oh my goodness! Whoa, your art's crazy! I have breached containment and I'm now exploring the exhibitor hall. There's a lot going on. This is where all the music's coming from. That is loud. Y'all know I had to go see my homie Milky Tomato get a Star Baby. I was guaranteed 100% this is the green one. If it's not the green one, I am suing Milky Tomato. This is 100% real. I will take legal action if I don't get the one I want. That's how blind boxes work. So for context, when I was at Milky's booth, I was just joking around. I was like, does this feel like the green one? And she was like, it feels like the blue one to me. And then they made the joke like, imagine it's actually the pink one. It is the pink one. It's really cute though. Obviously I can't be mad. Very happy to have a Star Baby. I can't believe it took me this long to get one. I'll get the green one eventually. Has finally arrived halfway through Saturday. I want my refund, but we'll worry about that later. Live unboxing. There's a lot of new product in here. Here it comes. The big one. This was the secret thing. Their heads are so large, guys. Look, they have little peeps. Here's downtown with his big ass mouth and his little peeps. And here is Midtown with his blank face and his little yellow peeps. And together we are the Mitten Meat brothers. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, Washi's headbanging. We got Washi. Finally, the return of the Denizens washi tape I haven't had in stock for like a year? Maybe 2. I'll have to show a better example, but I have like a little body horror type washi here.
Yeah, these are crazy.
I don't feel like unzipping it. So we got Balloon Dog Run. Very excited about the Balloon Dog ones. Denizens are back. This is a really old washi tape, but I would always use it to pack orders. And people have been like DMing me about it for a while, so it's about time I brought it back. I'm gonna assemble this and then show you guys. Okay, here it is. My new Gachiakuta charm with engine and the main kids. And he swings around. This is what it looks like from the back. It's a little awkward from the back, but that's just the nature of charms like this. I think it's really cute. I'm really excited about this.
Goodbye. Goodbye forever. Goodbye. Oh, look, shrine update. Look, we made a shrine. I put up a flyer for my shrine. Okay, great. Let's go upstairs and find out if the maid cafe exists. I'm immediately concerned because there's no more maid cafe sign, and there was yesterday. So now I'm worried there's no maid cafe today for some reason. Just kidding. The maid cafe was on this side. I see the poster. We will find them. We will find the maids.
Guys, I don't think I'm getting into the maid cafe today. Uh-oh. I think this is the line. I'll investigate.
We've now entered the activity hub zone, and we're gonna find out what that means today. There's comic book stuff. Oh, this is like the foam archery thing. That's pretty cool. Oh my god, there's a lot of gamers here today. There's cosplay guests. Ooh, that is insane. Oh, wait, this guy has merch. This is so cute. They have little clown hats. I'm turning you guys off so I can shop. Got the bag to match, the merch. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's so cute.
And then I got the little keychain that Buzzball sent me.
Wait, so this is a sponsored fit?
This isn't a sponsored fit, but I am on the Buzzball PR list.
Wow, okay. Well, that makes sense. I'd put you on my PR list too.
They reached out to me and they're like, specifically, we love your Buzzball pigtail look. They were like, we don't know. Miku, who?
I don't know who that is, but
They're like, the kids on the internet love this Buzzball.
real. Oh, they're free photo sets. Oh my god, there's so many. There's like a cute cloud backdrop. Someone's recording a TikTok. I hope this is good enough for you, Ellie. I hope you feel like you're here. I think that is laser tag. We're actually gonna walk this way. This is a much more interesting feature. Oh my god, it's the law guy from JJK. Ellie, you don't know what that is, but I promise it's good. Oh my god. You go inside there. Okay, he said that it's a 2v2 game and you walk into the big thing and then you play and then you come out, which is kind of insane. They do have like regular laser, like light guns from normal laser tag. So, love that they just pop that up. Just like big inflatable gamer hall, I guess. We'll report back to Ellie now. Oh wait, let's check out the gacha and then we'll go report back to Ellie. Mans gave me the rundown. There's like a D&D thing over there that they do. It is an additional cost and also they're only open during regular con hours, so I don't know if Ellie and I can go. But it was only $15 per person, which felt fair. It's like a dungeon crawl where you get to fight them and solve puzzles and steal treasure, which does sound very fun. And I like that they have that here. Oh my god, Hatsune Miku. You look really good, Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku.
To the beat, then you gotta put your hands on your knees, then you gotta make your feet be flat, then you gotta put an arch in your back. That was crazy. They definitely needed a bigger room for that. That was so cool.
Drink, swallow, drink, swallow, swallow.
Indecent. Whoa! That's in the smoothest circle I've ever seen. Oh my god. I forgot to film that we closed a long time ago. Look at that screen. That's a basketball. Hey, check this out. Whoa, she's viscous. What is this? What is this now? You can't see how the sausage is made. No. Okay, here we go. Live review, basketball moment.
That's a slam dunk.
Touchdown. That's a touchdown. That's a hockey goal.
That's a sticky wicket.
You can't say that. Good morning, my dear friends. The hall has just opened. People are bum rushing the guests. It is Sunday, the last day, and there has been a slight change in our plans. So we originally were going to do the earliest flight out tomorrow because I personally take quite a long time to load out and like pack up all my stuff, and it really stressed me out. Like the earliest flight was, or the latest flight they could do was at like 9-ish, a little before 9, and I was like, if we end at 6, I'm also very paranoid about getting to the airport on time, so that wasn't a great timeline for me. But it was so dead at the end of yesterday that I really don't think it's going to make much of a difference if we're here in like the last hour. So we changed our flight to tonight and we're going home tonight, which means I get to pet my dog tonight. So here's hoping today is a nice sales day despite my predictions. We're still having a very fun time, so I'm not too down. But also, I'm really glad we don't have to camp out in the airport for a night and we can just go home and sleep in our own beds. Sleeping in my own bed is going to be so fire, dude.
I had one of your pieces saved on Instagram.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
which one?
It was this one with
Oh, the Cerberus around the girl? Yeah, heck yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and get that one.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I've just been thinking about it ever since I saw it.
Oh, I'm honored. Thank you. All right, I got the print in there. And was that going to be all for you, or were you still browsing?
I'm still browsing.
Okay, take your time. Absolutely no rush.
I'm also gonna get drink water, you stupid idiot, because that's me.
Absolutely. As long as you promise to do as the sticker commands.
Oh, yes.
Very important during conventions. Yeah, the okay, I pull up Pikachu. He was just like a teeny tiny scribble that existed in my sketchbook for so long, and every time I opened my sketchbook, it would make me laugh. I was like, I just have to make him a sticker at this point. People are like, what does it mean? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, he just exists because he's funny. He pulls up. I fear it says it right on the sticker. I just got them. This one is my head fungus for today. This is Downtown. Their names are Downtown, Midtown, and Uptown.
All right, I'm gonna get Downtown. You got me.
Okay. All right, so I have the print and then Downtown, And then I have 5 stickers in here. Actually, 6 stickers, 2 of which are free because one comes with downtown and then it was buy 3 get 1. Does that sound about right? Okay, awesome. Then all the stickers are in the back, and then there is your little guy.
Do you have a favorite Pokemon?
Noivern. And Fat Pikachu.
Oh, and Pikachu. Okay. I'm gonna bring you back something.
What?
Yeah.
Now I'm scared.
I'll bring you back.
Oh, thank you. You guys. Nat's Studio just dropped this off for me. The freaking cutest, and I think they were the first person to officially purchase one of the new Town Trio plushies. Where is Downtown? They bought Uptown, and they did, I tested them, they correctly named all of the townies, so they passed my test. This is Downtown, guys. The blue one is Uptown, and the yellow one is Midtown. But they drew them for me, and it's just the cutest thing ever. Specifically, Uptown is just like killing me. His little facial expression. And then I got to talk to Level 23 Studios, and we have a shared love of Fat Pikachu. As I'm sure you guys know, I love Fat Pikachu. And they dropped off this amazing Fat Pikachu like mecha sticker, and then a mecha Litwick, which is crazy. And yeah, Sunday, it's been like slow traffic, but the people that stop by are making like kind of big sales. Somebody just bought 6 of my Disco and Wormo sticker. It didn't elaborate, but like, hey, I support that. So yeah, it's been a fun Sunday so far. Okay, gang, so in fairness, it has been slow today, but at the same time, the people that stop by are doing a lot of like big purchases. So today honestly hasn't been that bad. Yeah.
Did you already see the beetle suit that walked by? It was really good.
Hey, guys, I posted art of Kasane Teto on Instagram.com. That's not the important part. The important part is this video. I can't stop quoting this video. Please go watch it. I don't want to put it in because I don't want to get copyright strike, but that video kills me. But it's almost 4, which means we'll be packing up we'll start teardown within the next hour. The con ends at 6, but since we moved our flight to tonight, I want to make sure we get everything packed up in time.
And as you'll see on our left, this is the My Animal Shrine. My Animal is one of the most animals to ever my, and this shrine is dedicated to his prowess, unknowability, and all-knowability. As you can see, we have a free fentanyl test at the shrine, representing... What? Please stay focused. Leave all questions until the end. We have quite a few good pieces drawn on the shrine, as well as Among Us, and a few My Animal additions to pay homage to My Animal. There are some food products on the shrine, which is not encouraged, as it is seafood and 1 day out of date. As it is meat and it is 1 day out of date, but that's okay because we have 2 balloon animals, which is also a type of My Animal. They are not exactly related, it's more about rectangles and squares. Finally, we have a few art pieces and badge ribbons, and all of this overall really states that My Animal is the most My Animal to ever My Animal. And if you look above, you'll see the big pillar that was blocking our booth all weekend. Thank you for joining the tour. Left.
And that is our table all packed up at about 6:30, I want to say. So now we're gonna head to the airport and get on our 8:55 flight. And oh, I got new guys. The first one is from Milky Tomato, as you saw me unbox, and then this is from Gummy Dragon, which we traded boys for. I believe they took Downtown in exchange, and it's a little coin purse. I don't have anything inside of him yet, but he does have a zipper. So those are my new sons. And then this was from, I don't know how to pronounce it. This was from Goblin Market, but I want to give a shout out because it's so cute. It was by C8RN. I think it's like corn with an 8. And now I have the cutest, most conspicuous backpack ever. How are we feeling? Oh, it's Friday's time. You were saying?
It's Friday.
It's Friday somewhere.
Oh, hold on, let me. Oh, I didn't see you there. Not over the frib. Not over
Hashtag my frib. Are we getting royal lit or are we getting ultimate lit? You're dying.
You killed me.
Oh, Friday, Rita. The elites?
Me? TGI Friday. First of all, update on the DFW airport. Why is everybody chill as here? Everybody's really nice here. The TSA guys were like joking with us. The waiter here is really nice. Come to DFW. They have the Gaylord, and I don't know what else because I didn't leave the hotel. Good evening and welcome to the Cozy Review. Now, I have half a mind to say this video is already really long, I'm gonna keep this short, but a lot happened at WEEBCON. You saw a lot of it, you didn't see even half of it. So, strap in because this review section is probably gonna be a bit lengthy. So, let's go back and start at the very beginning. Before the con even started, when I applied in August of last year, and that's 8 months in advance to the convention. That's a really long time for an application window, even by convention standards, which I didn't think much of. I don't even remember how I came across WEEBCON. I just saw Artist Alley applications were open. I did a brief cursory research on it, as I always do, and as you always should. And what I always look for when I'm researching conventions is what is the crowd like on Google Images, and if there's even a crowd to begin with. Looked at the website, everything seemed legit. I was like, okay, I applied. Not even 24 hours later, I got accepted and auto-charged to my card. Big red flag out the gate. I immediately got nervous because that is not very typical of conventions, especially conventions doing applications that far in advance to just accept you right out the gate. Usually there's an application window and then they do acceptances after that window closes. So that is the point where I decided to research WEEBCON on social media. Specifically, I think TikTok, and all that populated was why I'm never doing WEEBCON again. And I went, oh, but they already charged me, so I was locked in. So months go by. As you heard me mention a few times in this video, this was my first time flying out to Vendetta Convention. I have flown out to go to conventions before, but never representing my own business, and I was worried about the cost for that. Fortunately, Courtney and I were able to use a bunch of like stockpiled credit card points, which reduced the cost of our flights dramatically and included checked bags for each of us, which helped me bring all of my inventory and display because I needed 2 checked bags for those. And all in all, it cost less than $200 both ways for the both of us, which was fantastic. Relatively low stakes, all things considered. We get to the Gaylord Texan. Our roommate, AC White Art, fantastic artist, fantastic human being. She is the one who booked the room, but my name was put on the reservation. We got to the hotel before her. We said, okay, we can check in. At the reception desk, they say, just so you know, there's a bit of maintenance happening in your wing of the hotel. You might hear a little bit of noise, but it's only from the hours of 9 to 5. And we go, okay, that's acceptable. We're probably gonna be working during those hours anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Nothing, and I mean nothing, could have prepared us for the jackhammers. Also, the water wasn't turned on to our hotel room. We called the front desk. They said, oh, oops, the water's gonna be off until maybe 4 p.m. And it was like 1 when we got there, and we were really tired and wanted to nap. So fortunately, the Gaylord let us switch hotel rooms, except they moved us from basically the wing right above the convention center to the furthest corner of the hotel, and the walk was so long to get to the convention center. But I guess they wanted to overcompensate for giving us the hell room. And this is the point where I need to get out my bulleted list, because I did make a bulleted list, and yes, it's rather long. These are things I already talked about in the vlog, so I'm gonna breeze past them. They were trying to stagger when artists could check in, and the math just wasn't mathing. Like I said, I thought it was for the loading docks, and they said, no, this is how we want artists to come in. They told me, since you're already here, it's fine, you can just set up. But it turned out, no, we couldn't, because We were napping when Amanda decided to go downstairs and check in right at 5, and there was a line, and then they proceeded not to show up to check anyone in for about an hour and a half, I think a little less. If I had to guess, it did seem like there was, I think it was like an accounting convention or some sort of big meeting at the venue right before we got there. Like, they were doing a really quick turnaround. So giving full benefit of the doubt, I think they were set behind just because there was a previous event there that wasn't fully loaded out when they got there. However, they were really late, and there was only one single person doing check-in for everyone in line. Pretty much every other convention I've been to, there have been like 3 to 4 attendants that can call you up to their laptop, find your name, get you your badge, boom, you're done. Nope, only one person, and to my knowledge, it stayed like that for the duration of load-in. I got there, it took me about 30-45 minutes, and I came down at 8. Keep in mind, load-in was supposed to start at 5, and I still had to wait in line all that time. And then they told us, by the way, just because you're checked in doesn't mean your table's there, like physically. You might not have a table. Amanda didn't have a table. We got lucky. We had a table. However, it was behind a cement pillar, which, as I found out, was a running theme for a lot of artists in this convention center. I just feel like I really don't know what happened. Again, I'm really trying not to bash on this convention. I'm trying to give them full benefit of the doubt. I work in event coordination. I know things happen, and I understand that, but it really does seem like there wasn't as much thought or experience running conventions as I'm used to, and the layout just had several glaring issues. Like, it's one thing if one artist gets an unlucky break and they're stuck behind a pillar, and that's a shame. It happens. It's a shame, though. The fact that it was such a common theme for so many artists that I saw online talking about, and I was one of them. Not great. We asked a volunteer, or she might have been paid staff, I'm assuming she was a volunteer, because she seemed to be doing the best she could with very limited knowledge. This isn't a bash on her. I know how volunteering for these things goes, so you don't have all the answers. She seemed to know very little about what was going on, though. She did give us the okay to scooch our table over a little bit, which helped marginally, but I'm still grateful. That being said, we had our tables. We didn't have chairs. We had to get those ourselves. And while I was setting up, I watched like a family of like 8 walk in. Now I'm not trying to stereotype or generalize. They did not appear to be affiliated with the convention in any way, because they were like well-dressed, middle-aged 4 adults and 4 very tiny children running around during load-in in the convention hall with like forklifts and heavy machinery going, and also tables full of merchandise that artists left in the full confidence that security would make sure tiny children weren't running around. So that was interesting. Security definitely will come up again as a concern in my bulleted list here. And you heard me mention the layout a lot. So, I didn't notice this because I wasn't in any stamp rallies, and I guess I didn't study the map too closely when they sent it out the first time, at least not the numbers. But the numbers were so weird. I think I was spot like 135 or something like that. By the way, WEEBCON happened weeks ago. It's late April right now, so time has elapsed. I'm a little fuzzy on everything, but I wrote most of it down. I think I was spot 135. And then my row would be like 136, 137, and then suddenly the corner spot was like 40. And then behind me was like 22 or something. Like 0 sense to the numbers. And allegedly, it seems like they changed the map layout very last minute after a lot of people ordered physical stamp rally cards with the old map layout. And from what I saw, people had to like design new map graphics and just tape it to the front of their booths and hope that people could understand where they were supposed to go for their stamp rallies. Again, full benefit of the doubt. No event organizer does this just because they're like, screw artists. I feel like causing chaos for no reason. No, it's always something happens last minute, but I could not tell you what happened to make the layout shift so drastically. And it was like labyrinthian in there. I got very, very clear instructions from a friend leading me to their booth so I could go and do a trade with them, and I got so hopelessly lost, just not even in the exhibitors hall, just in the artist alley. It was like you'd have a row going this way, and then several rows going this way, but then more rows going this way, and then another row going this way. I don't know. I really don't know. It was the most confusing layout I've ever seen, and a lot of the aisles were really small, and a lot of artists were behind cement pillars. So at this point, the convention has started, and as I mentioned during load-in, I had concerns with the level of security or lack thereof, and there was security at the convention, don't get me wrong. However, it seemed like there was a lot of back and forth on the doors leading into the convention hall, because we were facing the big open area that had all the doors leading out into the hallway, and those are supposed to be locked from the outside, and for the most part they were. The problem is they only had one entrance and exit all the way down by the exhibitors, and you had to walk a fair bit of distance to get to the artist alley, but they didn't have like an exit door all the way at the end. It was just the one entrance and exit, which means people are going to look for a shortcut, which means people are going to try those doors. And those doors were unlocked from the inside every single time, which means if you are someone in the hallway and you're all the way down there, and the entrance is all the way down there, if someone pops open a door right next to you, you're going through that door. And there was no one there to stop you. And at some points, the doors were unlocked from the outside. I saw people just walk in. Granted, I would see staff come and lock those doors, but it seemed like it was at such a rate that they could not keep up with. And I have no idea if people snuck in and out of the convention without a badge, but I don't think it would have been difficult to do with the door situation. And like, I'm not going to pretend like I wasn't contributing to this problem, because if you go out through the doors that were right in front of my booth, the bathroom's right there, and I just wanted to cut back and get to my booth. I didn't want to walk all the way down there. So yeah, I was doing that all weekend because there was no security not to tell me not to. Additionally, with the security, the night we went to the rave, Saturday night, we went to dinner at a place within the Gaylord like atrium. I had my backpack on still from the convention, and so Courtney and I are going to the rave. I realized, shoot, I still have a giant backpack on, which if you've never been to a rave, typically they take security pretty seriously because bad things have historically happened at convention raves, and they don't let you in with a backpack. So I said, we'll get there, and if they stop me, I'll just go back to the room and I'll meet you back here. No one even gave me a second glance. They just ID checked to make sure we were 18 plus. Nobody said anything about my backpack. And you know, that sucked for me because you can't really dance with a heavy backpack, but I'm part of the issue. I walked in with a backpack, but I would like a little more security at your raves, please. Bad things, really bad things can happen in a dark room full of intoxicated people. Additionally, in the entirety of the exhibitors hall, to my knowledge, I did not see a single trash can. Maybe I gave up at a certain point, but certainly within our radius, nothing as far as the eyes could see. Closest one was, again, through those doors, out in the hallway, if we would just make like bags of trash and then run it out there. I truly do not remember seeing one in the entirety of the exhibitors hall, whether it was artist alley or exhibitors. And this isn't a convention issue. I did hear this from one of the past years that WEEBCON was at this venue, because last year they were at a different convention center. This year they were back at the Gaylord Texan. Benefit of the doubt, again, I know venue contracts get really tricky. Also, allegedly, they're under new ownership this year, which could be why things were a little rocky. They need to figure things out. Allegedly. I don't have the source for that information. It's just something I heard a lot. But it is impossible to find water fountains in that venue. Not only the convention center, the hotel as a whole. I've heard it's because it's older construction, but like there's plenty of old buildings where they install it later on. The only one we found, I might have hallucinated one. I thought I saw one when we checked in, and I couldn't find it. We've checked that area like a million times. The only one we found, and it's after we asked multiple hotel staff, was near our wing of the hotel, the really far back wing. If you went past the elevators towards like the conference halls, there were water fountains back there. Nothing near the convention center though, so we would just stockpile the complimentary water bottles the hotel gave us and fill them up and just have like a water reservoir in the convention center, because if you ran out of water, there's no water. I truly feel terrible having a cons list this long, but wow. I'm like I said, trying to give this convention all the grace I can, and I will get into the pros right after this. This just has to be the most disorganized convention I've ever vended at. And if it is true, if it is new management, I do hope they're not discouraged. I can only hope they take this feedback in stride and make improvements for next year. But from a vendor standpoint, that's something else I gotta say. Out of everybody I asked, and I asked a lot of people, there wasn't that much going on. I had the time. Only one vendor said that they rebooked from a previous year. Everyone else said that this was their first year doing WEEBCON, and that's a really not great sign. If a rebook rate is that low, that's not a good sign objectively. But let's get into the pros. I'm really tired of being negative. I don't like being a negative person. The pros is, from an attendee standpoint, this convention was awesome. This convention is such a paradox to me, right? Because the things they got right, they got really right. The marketing, so strong. The whole thing they had with the factions, I love that. I got into it. I'm sure if I was an attendee, I'd be so into it. I checked their website and they said it's a means to help attendees communicate and make connections with each other. I love that. I'm really excited to see where that goes in the future and what faction got eliminated and all that. The scheduling was good. However, it seemed like an inordinate amount of panels were getting canceled, because I'm not much of a panel person to begin with, much less so if I'm vending. But we had time. So we were looking at the panels, and a lot of the ones that Courtney and I were eyeing, we found out got canceled, which cancellations happen in conventions, especially when there's so many moving parts. You can't help it sometimes. But like I said, it was kind of an inordinate amount where I started to wonder if something was going on. This is not an accusation, just an observation. The guest list was freaking stacked. Like, they had crazy voice actors. They had people from Japan coming in. Everyone I was talking to that was an attendee mentioned, like, standing in line for so-and-so or spending this much money on autographs, and I think that's awesome. The venue, for its flaws, was gorgeous. I mean, it's a Gaylord. If you've never been in a Gaylord, they're like theme parks, basically. They always have huge, intricately decorated atriums where it's like multiple restaurants inside, beautiful greenery. This one had like miniature train setups going around. Fabulous. The crowd, so lovely. Texans, one of my favorite things was the friendly feud that Texans and Floridians apparently have, because if a Texan finds out you're from Florida, they will not stop giving you shit about it. It was very funny, as someone who loves giving myself shit for being Floridian. And all the staff I did interact with were lovely. I didn't have any face-to-face issues with staff, just the disorganization. The VTubers were awesome. In case you couldn't tell, I'm not into VTubers. I know nothing about VTubers, but it seemed like they had, again, a pretty stacked guest list of VTubers, and the live entertainment they had for them was hype as hell. Like, it was a great time. I would go back to one of those in a heartbeat. We had so much fun, and the community around them are so passionate, so friendly, so giving. I was asking questions about what people were wearing, the plushies they had, the light stick dances, and everyone was so happy to provide me with answers, and I really loved that. Now, let's talk business. Did I profit? Yes. Was it what I would want from a convention, let alone a convention I had to fly to? No. No. So, that being said, Would I recommend this convention to vend at? No. At least this breaks my heart to say, because this con has a lot of heart, like I said. The things they get right, they get really right. But as it stands, I mean, with the abysmal rebook rate and all the problems, like, if you're local, sure, go for it. But not really. I mean, definitely don't fly for it. But would I recommend attending it? Yeah, probably. I mean, there's still some issues like security, but all the programming was super fun. Everybody was really nice. The cosplay game, so strong. I don't know. There's a lot of potential at this con. I think it was just executed in not the best way. We had a great time. We had a really fun time. If I was there alone, I'd be panicking, but I was with a friend, and we can make the most out of any situation. If there's a bar nearby, I'm gonna be fine. You guys need to understand this about me. All that being said, unless I hear about some huge changes from vendors, I don't think I will be returning to WEEBCON. But I am very grateful for the memories. Were you at WEEBCON? And if you were, how was your time? Have you ever dealt with a very disorganized convention before? What is something you wish convention organizers would do more for Artist Alley? What is lacking as a whole in the Artist Alley space? Let me know in the comments. I would love to have a discussion about it. My dog is snoring. That is probably my sign that I should sign off and end this ridiculously long vlog. Thank you so much for watching. Please stay tuned for more convention goodness. I have a backlog vlog coming up next. That'll be it from me for now. Thank you so much for watching the chaos, and stay cool. Bye, guys.